and welcome or welcome back to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have another pick a card reading for you today. This is an energy check-in to tap into the energy surrounding your connection to see what's really going on. We'll also be receiving messages from your person to see what they're currently thinking and feeling. I have 3 cards here for you to choose from. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Go ahead and focus on these cards for a few moments and choose the one that you are most drawn to. When you're ready, you'll be able to find the timestamp for your reading down below in the description. I'll go ahead and give you a moment. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and pause the video. We're going to get started. All right, group number 1, this is going to be your reading. And we have the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands represents a heavy burden. This is something that we're struggling with. So I'm seeing that there is something here that is weighing very heavily on your person's shoulders. It could be a message that they want to get out to you. It could be the overall situation that the two of you are dealing with that is weighing very heavily on this person, but your person is struggling right now. They feel like what's going on between the two of you is something that is very difficult to bear. Please clarify this reading for group number 1. What is the person currently thinking and feeling? What is going on in their situation? What does group number 1 need to know? So we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. We have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. The 10 of Cups. The 9 of Swords. King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Wands. The Hermit in the reverse. And the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Strong earth energy coming through. We have earth energy with the King of Pentacles. We also have Virgo here. I'm seeing an energy of someone, for some of you, there could be a ghosting going on here where someone kind of disappeared off the map. But I'm seeing a reappearance, okay? So if you lost touch with this person for a period of time, with the Hermit being in the reverse, this can represent someone who kind of disappeared for a period of time, returning, okay? And coming back out of the woodwork, all right? So I am seeing for many of you that this person, after, a period of separation, after a little bit of a break, or for some of you, this could be a long break. Some of you may have been separated for quite some time. This can represent your person suddenly reappearing, wanting to pursue you. Okay, the Knight of Cups is someone who's on a mission to find the love of their life, their soulmate, the person they feel that they belong with for the long run. So I'm seeing this energy of your person, maybe spending some time searching, doing a little bit of soul searching, feeling like they don't really know where they belong. For some of you, this person has spent some time alone, isolating themselves. But this is an energy of soul searching, introspection, trying to discover your true path and things like that. So in the reverse position, it can represent someone who was on that spiritual mission, on, this quest to discover themselves, finding the answers that they were looking for, and now kind of coming back out and ending a period of isolation where they may have kind of disappeared. Okay, the Hermit can tend to isolate themselves, and sometimes it can represent someone who disappears completely. I call this the ghost card. All right, I oftentimes get this in readings to represent someone who's kind of just poof, disappeared on us. All right, so with this card being in the reverse, I'm seeing a reappearance of someone who may have ghosted you, or at the very least cut off contact with you for a period of time. We have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is an energy of determination. This is motivation and action. All right, this card is also an energy that can represent physical attraction and desire. And you can see that energy here with this wand looking very phallic in nature. So it can represent someone who's very physically excited, aroused, and, they have that desire for you, okay? So I'm seeing that this person, after a period of time of taking no action towards you, maybe, pushing away feelings that they've had, finally listening to that inner voice and taking action towards you. Okay. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse crowning our reading. And the Four of Wands is an energy that can represent our home environment. So in the reverse position, it can sometimes represent someone who relocated. So for some of you, it can represent perhaps you recently relocated, or maybe you're planning to, or it can represent the fact that maybe your person had relocated at a period of time. Now, this card is also an energy of celebration and is associated with weddings. So it can represent higher level commitment. Some of you could have been married to this person. Maybe you talked about getting married at some point in time. With the card being in the reverse position, it could represent a delay when it comes to marriage, or it could represent a separation when it comes to marriage. So some of you could have experienced a brief separation from your person. Maybe it was a long-term relationship where you talked about getting married, or you were actually married. All right. The Four of Wands is also an energy that can represent welcoming home. So someone who spent some time away, now returning, and they're being warmly welcomed. Like imagine someone who goes off to college and they spend some time away from home, and now they're coming back home and everyone is so happy to see them. That's this energy here. When the card is in the reverse, however, it can sometimes represent perhaps not being warmly welcomed. So your person may have this underlying feeling that if they do come back around, perhaps you wouldn't be too happy to see them. And this feeling that they have may have actually prolonged their period of absence, okay? We have the Three of Cups in the reverse position, and the Three of Cups is an energy of celebrations. We have that energy coming through quite strongly now, where there was some kind of celebration. For some of you, this can represent weddings or, a birthday. So there could be some kind of celebration that is of importance or significance. So keep that in mind here and take that how that resonates for your situation. The Three of Cups can represent sometimes a third-party interference. So with the card being in the reverse, it can represent the removal of a third party. So if there was someone who came in and kind of interfered with your connection in some way, this can represent this person kind of being removed from the picture and it triggering this person to now take action towards you, okay? And seeking their happiness. We have the Ten of Cups in the heart of our reading. This is important energy. Now, I do want to mention that this card can represent friendship as well. So for some of you, perhaps there was a toxic friend that meddled in your connection. Maybe there was a third party that was a friend that, betrayed you in that way. But this can also represent your person viewing you as a dear friend and feeling that loss with your absence, feeling that they have lost not only a partner, but a dear friend. All right. And here we have the Nine of Swords crossing our reading. This is letting me know that your person is losing sleep over you. Okay. They're having a hard time getting to bed at night. They're thinking about you, perhaps even obsessively. And it's especially at the nighttime where you cross this person's mind. Okay. I'm seeing that this person is very worried about the future. They could feel that perhaps they've missed out on their happily ever after. Okay. The Ten of Cups can represent home and family. Your person could see you as someone who they could have possibly had children with. Some of you may already have had children with this person. They feel this disconnect, this possibility where they lost their happily ever after by losing you. So with this card in the upright, I'm seeing that this person is wanting to pursue this. Okay, they see you as this beautiful source of happiness, this emotional fulfillment, and they want that. And so they're wanting to take action towards it. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse position, and the King of Pentacles can represent a fatherly figure. So again, that element of children is coming through. Your person could see you as someone who they want to have children with, or you already do. Okay. With the King of Pentacles being in the reverse position, it could represent that perhaps your person felt like they weren't ready for a long-term commitment, being a stable partner, being able to provide financially could be a big thing for this person. Maybe they felt like their life wasn't together yet and they just weren't ready. There was something missing that they needed to work on. That can represent that energy with this card being in the reverse. Okay. So with this being in the near future position, I'm saying that your person is wanting to move forward and work on these issues where they feel like that there's a piece missing, that they haven't filled these big shoes of responsibility just yet. And they want to be a better person for you in that way. Someone who you can lean on, depend on. All right. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very, very dependable. This is someone who invests in the future. They're a life partner. The King and Queen of Pentacles, these are people who invest in each other for the long run, okay? They usually represent long-term committed partnerships. So with the card being in the reverse position, your person feels like there's something missing, that they need to work on themselves, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is an energy of destiny and fate. So this can represent your person feeling that this is a fated connection, that you're a soulmate or a twin flame, that they're supposed to be with you, okay? Now this card can also represent a change for the better. All right, so if your person in the past, if they were someone who was unreliable, you couldn't depend on them, maybe they were untrustworthy, things like that, this can represent your person doing a complete 180. So I'm seeing this energy of change, your person wanting to work on themselves, wanting to focus on this energy, especially being a good parent, being a good partner, being reliable and trustworthy, okay? And then we already mentioned these energies here, where I'm seeing your person is now wanting to take action towards you, wanting to pursue you, feeling that you are, life partner material, that you're their happily ever after. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse in our outcome. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is an energy of hard work and focus. This is us putting the time and energy into something. With the card being in the reverse position, it can represent something that is maybe very difficult to repair. I'm seeing your person coming into this energy feeling that to fix this connection, to mend it, it's going to take a lot of hard work. Okay, this person is really going to need to prove themselves to you. That's what I'm saying here. Your person feels like this is going to be a tough mission, that it's not going to be a cakewalk. All right, they're coming into this knowing that, and possibly feeling that perhaps you'll reject them, that maybe that whatever happened here isn't something that can be fixed. Okay. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Silent Heart love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Okay, so we have rose-colored glasses. All right, so this is an energy that can represent us, maybe glazing over the not so great parts of a person, their flaws, and focusing on things that are really amazing about them. And I feel that you have this big heart, and you look at people and you see the good in them. Okay, so this can represent your person feeling that, you saw the good in them and you wanted to give them a chance. All right, but I feel like with this card coming out, it can represent you kind of taking off these rose-colored glasses and really, giving someone a closer look. All right, so when this person does come back around, this is an energy that is really just reaffirming this need to prove themselves to you, because they know that, you're not going to overlook the red flags this time. Okay, we have I run away to avoid facing my problems. Okay, so some avoidant behavior. For those of you who resonate with this being a twin flame connection, you could be going through your twin flame separation. And it's very common for there to be a runner-chaser dynamic, so your person being in runner energy. And then we have, I feel lost without you. Okay, so your person feeling unsure of the future, unsure of where they're going, of what's coming next, and feeling that you are this important part of their future, that you're supposed to be with them. And we have this energy being represented by the Wheel of Fortune, where your person feels like this is destiny and fate stepping in. We have water under the bridge. Now, this energy, it always gives me this feeling of wishful thinking, like, hey, let's forget about the past, let's just sweep it under the rug, it'll be okay, let's just move on and look to the future, right? But sometimes wounds cut really deep, and they're not so easily forgotten. So depending on your situation, maybe some of you can overlook the past and move on into the future. Sometimes this card can give me a little bit of Six of Swords energy, where we're leaving the difficult past behind. We're moving into a more harmonious future. So some of you, you may resonate with that energy being like that. But for others of you, you may feel like this person is kind of trying to sweep things under the rug. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. I pulled away because I am overwhelmed with all of the things going on in my life. So this 10 of Wands energy can represent feeling overwhelmed, that we have this big, heavy burden weighing on our shoulders. So for some of you, this can actually represent the fact that this person has a lot going on in their life, and it could have caused problems in your connection. Maybe they have more than one job. Maybe they go to school and work, or maybe they have a very stressful home life with family and stuff like that. Making things difficult for them. But there is an external source here, not involving you, that is causing your person stress and hardship. And it unfortunately impacted your connection, and it could have caused this person to pull away because they just felt like there's just too much going on. All right. So I'm seeing that energy here where your person, there's just other things going on in their life also that negatively impacted your connection. And then we have, I want to work things out. I definitely see that energy here where your person is now feeling motivated and wanting to take action towards you, wanting to come in and pursue the connection. And then we have, I find you incredibly attractive, and I definitely see that energy here with the Ace of Wands. This is passion, desire, and, you know, it can represent arousal, okay? So your person seeing you in that way, feeling that you're very, very attractive, feeling drawn to you in that way. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on some sexual energy coming through. So some of you may actually even be able to feel that energy coming from your person. Whoa. Got quite a bit of energy coming through. We have jealous and possessive. Okay, your person, they want you for themselves. This energy actually could have been a problem in the past. All right, your person having an issue if someone was a little too friendly with you, and that kind of energy. This is your person feeling that you are theirs and they only want you for themselves. Okay, if anyone new comes into your life, they could feel very, very threatened by that. You are the person of my dreams, where your person is realizing that you are the one for them. You are their ideal person, the person that they would like to end up with. Please be patient with me. All right, so this is letting me know that it might take this person a little bit of time. They might not show up tomorrow or the next day. They're still working on themselves. Earth energy can move a little bit slow sometimes. So I'm seeing that this person is hoping to, you know, put a little more effort into themselves. For some of you, there could be a work element here. Maybe your person feels like they don't earn enough money, or they need a better job or something like that. Maybe they feel like they're not where they should be in life right now, so they want to kind of catch up, and that might take them some time. Okay. And then we have, I miss you. Okay, this could be the message that you receive from them when they do reach out, where they initiate contact with a text message, or maybe even reaching out to you via social media or something like that and letting you know that they miss you. And then we have there as a third party. So we do see that energy with the Three of Cups. It doesn't necessarily have to be of a sexual nature. It could have been, you know, a toxic friend, a toxic family member who they were sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, causing problems. But I am seeing the removal of that third party. Okay, so I'm seeing that this energy here is being removed from your situation. So I feel like for many of you, after this person kind of clears this energy out, then they may want to reach out to you. And I'm actually seeing that for some of you, by the time this person does reach out to you, someone new may come into your life. All right. With this jealous energy coming through, your person may feel like they have to take action towards you because they see something new brewing, and they feel like they may lose you forever if they don't intervene. Okay. That's for a small amount of you, but I am seeing that energy coming through. So quite a lot of energy. This person has a lot on their mind, and we saw that with the 10 of Wands opening your reading, that this is weighing heavily on them. All right. I'm seeing that they're definitely spending a lot of time thinking about you with the Nine of Swords, especially at nighttime. You pop into this person's mind quite a bit. All right, group number one, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time. All right, group number two, this is going to be your reading. And we have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is all about grief, mourning, loss, and regret. This is your person being in a very low vibrational state at the moment where they're thinking a lot about the past and they're mourning. They feel this great sense of loss. Oh. Please clarify this reading for group number two. What is their person currently thinking and feeling? What is going on in their situation? What does group number two need to know? All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Fool in the reverse, the Seven of Swords, the Emperor in the reverse, the Six of Cups, and Justice in the reverse. Okay, there's been some kind of injustice. There is very, very strong energy coming through of infidelity. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords in the past position. Your person reflecting on the past and feeling that they have been unfair to you, that there has been an injustice. And we have the Seven of Swords, which represents sneaking around. Okay, and we have the Three of Cups, which can sometimes represent a third party. All right, so for many of you, I do feel that there was a third party interference with this reading here, and it could have been someone that this person worked with, okay, because we have the Three of Pentacles. All right, so what I'm saying is an energy of your person feeling a lot of regret about some kind of act of betrayal. All right, for some of you, perhaps it wasn't a third-party interference. There was some kind of lie or deceit, or this person felt that they were kind of sneaking around behind your back in some way. But for many of you, I feel that there was a third party, okay? What I'm seeing is that your person may want to work with you to work through these issues. They feel that they have lost your trust, with the Fool being in the reverse position. The Fool, it has a very strong element of trust with it because it represents trusting in the universe, and we're going to take off. We're going to leap off of this cliff here where we have blind faith in the universe that everything's going to be okay, right? So in the reverse position, we've lost that faith, we've lost that trust, and now we're very apprehensive about embarking on new journeys. We're looking over the edge here. We feel like we can't trust what's down below. Okay, so we're being very, very careful. All right. For some of you, this could have been a friend. We have the Three of Cups, which can represent friendship. All right, so there could have been maybe a friend of yours or a friend of your person's who got involved with them and caused problems in your connection. All right, I'm seeing with the Eight of Wands that there's something that your person wants to talk to you. There's something weighing on them that they want to get out, but they're having a really hard time because we have this in the challenge position. So there's something that they want to say to you, but they're holding back and they find it very difficult to get the words out, okay? We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse position, and the Nine of Cups is an energy of feeling that we have everything that we need in life to be happy. This is us being full and content with what we have. With the card being in the reverse, it can represent your person feeling that there's something special missing, that there's an important piece of their life that is now gone, and I feel that that's how they feel about you, okay? The Three of Cups is an energy that can also represent celebration and reunion. So there could be some kind of celebration that's coming up, Valentine's Day, perhaps. It can represent maybe a birthday or something that's coming up that your person is thinking about that they would like to spend with you. They would like to share in the celebration with you. All right, so I'm seeing that they're thinking about it, and maybe they really desperately want to reach out to you, but they may feel that perhaps you would reject them or it's inappropriate. There's something that's causing them to hold back, but they desperately want to talk to you, okay? And I'm seeing that they want to tell you how important you are to them. For those of you where this person is still involved with a third party, I'm seeing that they're very unhappy with that person. All right. We have the Emperor in the reverse position, and the Emperor is an energy of a leadership person. This is someone who's in a position of leadership. It can represent, you know, someone who's a manager or someone who's an entrepreneur. They have their own business, something like that. Or just an energy of someone who takes the lead. They're very responsible. They're someone who you can depend on. And they can sometimes appear very stoic in nature. With the card being in the reverse position, this can represent someone who feels like things are unraveling for them and that they've lost control. This is that your person feeling that you now have the upper hand in the situation, that you have the control and the power, okay? We have the Six of Cups in the reverse position, and the Six of Cups is an energy of reconciliation. And we have this here in our hopes and fears. So this can represent your person feeling that you will not forgive them. If they were to come forward and ask for forgiveness, that you would turn them away, all right? This is your person spending a lot of time thinking about the past, okay, and the mistakes that they've made is what I'm seeing here, and feeling a lot of remorse and regret, right? We have Justice in the reverse position, and Justice is all about fairness and the scales being evened. Okay, this can represent your person facing their karma. And for some of you, it can represent them being very unhappy in the current situation that they're in, that the bed that they've made for themselves. And that could be their karma, all right? But this is recognition, them feeling that they were very unfair to you, that they did you wrong. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Silent Heart love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. So we have Aries coming through with the Emperor, and we have Libra with Justice. I wish I could give you more. All right, your person wanting to give more of themselves to you, maybe feeling that they didn't put enough effort into the connection and wanting an opportunity to give more to you in the connection. Now, I don't always get this energy from this card. I wish I could give you. I wish I could give you more, but I'm seeing someone holding a present. So I'm seeing this person wanting to give you a gift of some kind. I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? All right, so this can represent you and your person sharing a telepathic bond, and your person trying to send you the energy of love that they feel for you. I run away to avoid facing my problems. So we have avoidant behavior here, and this is runner energy. Your person not ready to face the problems head on. They could be afraid to face you, especially because they really feel that they have caused you a lot of pain. So that could be one of the reasons why this person is having such a hard time telling you what they want to say. And then we have repetitive cycles. So this can represent you and this person kind of facing the same problem more than once. It could represent a push-pull dynamic that you share with this person where it's been on again, off again. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. I was pretending to be someone else. All right, so this energy can come out sometimes to represent someone who's a little bit of a chameleon, where they can put on a different mask depending on who they're around. Sometimes it can represent someone who maybe inflated themselves, peacocked themselves a little bit to gain your approval, to win you over. So this person may feel that perhaps they were playing themselves up and they couldn't hold up to that standard, and that kind of it made them scared to be their true authentic self around you. Or for, this is a very specific energy for some of you. For those of you who resonate with this person still being involved in a third party, I'm I'm seeing that this person pretends when they're with this person, where they are like a fake version of themselves to make this person happy, to make the third party happy, and they can be themselves with you. All right. And so I'm seeing this regret regarding this energy here, where your person feels like they have to constantly pretend with this other person, and now they are regretting and missing being able to be themselves around you. Okay, so take out that, how that resonates for your situation. And then we have, I check on you from afar. So your person, they're watching you. They're keeping an eye on you. They could be kind of scanning over your social media if they still have access to it. Or they could be asking people about you, trying to find out what's going on with you, how you are, because I'm seeing that this person really misses you. And then we have, I'm afraid of commitment. So this person has fears of commitment. We can see that energy a little bit with the Emperor, because the Emperor is someone who, they are very good at commitments. Okay, this is someone who you can actually settle down with. So with the card being in the reverse position, it can sometimes represent someone who has walked away from their responsibilities and big commitments because they felt like they weren't ready for them. So I am seeing that for some of you, that could have been the case that caused some issues in your connection, where they were afraid of a long-term partnership. And I oftentimes see this energy come out to represent someone who may have witnessed a lot of unhealthy relationships in the past, and that is the cause of their fear to begin with, because they don't want to end up in the same situation. I pulled away because I am overwhelmed with all of the things going on in my life. I feel like your person may be the type of person who kind of clams up and pushes people away when they're under a great deal of stress. Now, for some of you, this could be stress that is coming from their work or school life. Or maybe they have like a really chaotic family, or there's other things going on in their life aside from their connection with you that is causing them a great deal of stress. And unfortunately, that energy has kind of seeped in and poisoned your connection with this person, where they just couldn't handle everything that was going on, and it unfortunately affected your connection with them, where it caused them to push you away, basically. Yeah, and we see this energy here. I run away to avoid facing my problems. So this person, they're just running away from everything. They're pushing it all away because they just can't deal. It's just too much for them. But I am seeing that this person, there's a celebration that's coming up here. For some of you, it's a birthday. For some of you, it could be Valentine's Day, which is right around the corner, where they're thinking about you, wishing that they could spend the day with you, wishing that they could celebrate with you. And I saw someone who was holding a gift, so them thinking about sending you a present of some kind. Okay, wishing that they could show you some form of appreciation, do something nice for you. All right, group number 2, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that, and I will see you next time. All right, group number 3, this is going to be your reading. And we have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is all about coming into union with your person. So this is beautiful energy that can represent you and your person finally coming together. If you've been trying to manifest that energy, this is a very auspicious energy for that to occur. Please clarify this reading for group number 3. What is the person currently thinking and feeling? What is going on in their situation? What does group number 3 need to know? We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in the past. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords crossing the reading. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Wands. and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Wow. So, so many aces in your reading is representing a new beginning coming. Okay, with these two cards being in the reverse position, there is a little bit of a delay. We have some obstacles to overcome. All right, I am seeing someone who is closed off emotionally right now, not ready to express their feelings. With the Queen of Cups being in the reverse position, it can represent someone who maybe has been hurt. For some of you, this can be your energy because we have this Ten of Swords in the past. Maybe you've been very wounded by this person or connections from the past. But I'm seeing for someone here, they're being very protective of their feelings, and it can cause them to kind of be even a little bit reclusive, where they're keeping these feelings to themselves, being very, very protective over their heart. Okay. So with the Ten of Swords being in the past position, this can represent some kind of act of betrayal or a painful ending that happened here in the past. And I feel that for many of you, that is why we're in this energy here, okay? Being very protective of our heart. We have the Knight of Swords in the challenge position, and this can represent someone who has retreated from the situation. So I am seeing runner energy here with the Knight of Swords, but I am seeing an energy of this person kind of overcoming their fears and wanting to rush in and take action towards you, okay? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is someone who has been through a lot of difficulties in their life. So again, I'm seeing this energy where we're in this protection mode, where we are blocking off our heart, trying to protect ourselves. And you can see that energy being represented here by this wall of wands behind this person, okay? They have their walls up to protect them. This card represents someone who has held on through very difficult times. They've weathered the storm. In the reverse position, it can represent someone who has been pushed to their breaking point. Okay, so I'm seeing that your person feels that they have caused you to break. All right, that they have really tested you, that they may have caused you a lot of emotional wounding. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, a new investment in the future. Sometimes this card can represent a proposal. So someone who is wanting to make this long-term commitment with you. With the card being in the reverse, it can represent your person not being fully ready to make this commitment, needing to work on themselves or overcome some fears. All right. But I do see this energy coming in for you. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, so I am seeing a fear. Your person may feel that they have broken your heart into a million pieces, and maybe that you don't love them anymore. All right. This could be the fear that your person needs to overcome in order to come forward to you. They may feel that the damage that has been done is irreparable. And we see that energy coming through with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is an energy of hard work. We are working and we're very focused here to repair what has been broken, to get work done. In the reverse position, it can represent something that may take a really long time to fix or might not be something that we can fix. Okay, so it really depends on your situation, but I am seeing that your person feels that they may have caused irreparable damage here. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position, and the Six of Pentacles is an energy of equal give and take. This is reciprocating energy in a connection. With the card being in the reverse, it can represent someone who was taking more than they were giving. All right, so your person recognizing that perhaps you're a bit selfish in the connection. Very, very occasionally, it can represent a third party that was siphoning off energy from your connection. So there could have been a third party interference for some of you. So take that how that resonates. That could be this energy where I'm seeing there could have been an act of betrayal, okay? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Eight of Swords is an energy of mental entrapment. These are all the horrible negative things that we tell ourselves, that we can't do that. I can't accomplish that. I'm stuck in my situation, my current situation. There's no way that I can free myself from this situation that I'm in. There are too many obstacles, that sort of thing, that train of thought where we're constantly telling ourselves that we can't. With this card being in the reverse, this is actually very positive energy because this represents us breaking free. So I'm seeing your person breaking free from limiting beliefs and possibly, circumstances, in reality that were holding them back from you. Whether it's distance, whether it's, maybe you were kind of in a situationship where someone was in a connection already and that needed to end in order for the two of you to pursue each other, something like that. There was something that was getting in the way that I'm seeing your person breaking free from so that they can pursue you, okay? we have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is about motivation. This is confidence and pure energy. This can also represent arousal and attraction. So I'm seeing that your person is very, very attracted to you. You know, they may be sending you sexual energy with this card arriving in your reading, and they feel motivated. This is them wanting to take action towards you. So I'm seeing them overcoming these fears here that cause them to retreat, even this fear of, you know, possibly losing your love, and, you know, feeling that if they work hard enough, they may be able to win it back. I feel like it depends on your situation, how willing you will be for that. But I'm seeing that your person, you know, will come forward and try again. All right. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Silent Heart love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. I'm ashamed of how I treated you. Okay, so lots of regret coming through with this card here. We have this energy of betrayal in the past. So I feel that your person is thinking about this energy of what happened in the past, and there's a lot of regret surrounding that betrayal, the way things ended between you. This person really feels like they broke you. I'm working up the courage to contact you. So we see that energy here where your person, there's a lot of shame and there's a lot of fear that have caused this person to retreat. So I'm seeing your person overcoming those fears and taking action towards you. All right. We just need to work up the courage first. Whoa. I have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. So your person not really thinking about the consequences of their actions, kind of just going about the motions. And sometimes this energy can be the result of subconscious fears that someone has regarding commitment. And so they, you know, unintentionally end up ruining the connection by doing things that are, you know, like being unfaithful and things like that, that end up ruining the connection. And then we have destined connection. So your person feeling that this was meant to be, that their relationship with you was supposed to happen, that you're supposed to be in their life. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. I am so sorry. So this energy of regret is coming through quite strongly, where your person wishes to apologize to you, and they're hoping for forgiveness. And then we have one-sided relationship, which actually goes perfect with the Six of Pentacles being in the reverse position, because this represents an energy of someone who is kind of just taking in the connection. They're just receiving, receiving, receiving. They're not giving back. All right. So this is actually positive to come out in the reading because it's acknowledgement from your person, realizing that that's how they treated you. And we're seeing that they're ashamed of that. I'm afraid of commitment. All right. So like I was saying with this card here, there could have been subconscious fears of commitment where your person, you know, kind of started to do things, not really thinking about it. It's all subconscious where they're destroying the connection because they have these fears of commitment. Now, sometimes I get that energy to come out in situations where maybe this person has witnessed a lot of really unhealthy relationships, maybe within their own family, maybe their mother and father had a really unhealthy relationship. And because of seeing those unhealthy dynamics, they're afraid of ending up in a similar situation. So they end up subconsciously sabotaging connections for that reason. All right. And then we have this was just a fling. So I get this card to come out in readings a lot of time, or a lot of times where someone enters a relationship with the idea that it was going to be temporary. Okay. And then they end up realizing that the connection is so much more than what they had originally thought, where they started to really develop strong feelings for the other person. And that's what I'm saying happened here, where maybe they didn't take your connection very seriously initially, and they kind of just they treated it like it was temporary, and they didn't put in enough effort in the connection. They were just happy to receive the energy from you. And now they're missing you. And now they feel like they've ruined things with you, and that they lost our opportunity with you. Feeling that this connection was supposed to be, that they're supposed to be with you. So we do see that this person will try to re-enter your life. All right. I'm seeing that they are determined to make things work with you. But with these two cards here, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position, I'm seeing that this person may need some time, that they're not currently ready at this moment. All right. And there's a lot of doubt going through this person's mind, because they really feel that they've just spoiled everything with you. Okay. So I'm seeing that they have to kind of overcome these fears before they approach you again. All right, group number 3, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.